Hi, and welcome back to my channel. These are going to be your May 2020 Horoscope Tarot reading predictions. We're going to step through each part of your life, including home and family, the mindset you should take on this month, love and romance, as well as career and money. We're also going to roll the Astrodice here to get a little bit more insight into your month and also to pay homage to my very first esoteric love, astrology. At the end of each reading, we'll do a meditation together that I'll timestamp down below. That way you can come back to it throughout the month of May as many times as you need to help recenter and ground yourself. If you're cross-watching for a loved one, I'm going to go ahead and link the timestamps below to each astrological horoscope prediction for home and family as well as love and romance, so you can skip straight to those sections and find out what you need to know about the people that you love in your life. Hi, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your May 2020 horoscope prediction video. I have talked with the guides and let them know that I would like for you to watch both your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign so that you can get a message in particular from each video for each one of your signs. If you are not sure what your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign are, I will put a link in the description below of a free natal chart reader that you can use to figure out what your sun, moon, and rising sign are. To get your rising sign, you'll need to know your time of birth. If you don't know your time of birth, that's completely fine. It will tell you your sun and moon, so you can definitely watch both of those videos and get something from that. All right, let's go ahead and dive into May 2020. Okay, Leo, it looks like the theme of your reading this month is going to be the Six of Wands in reverse. So you are defining personal success. You are making private achievements. Normally, Leos, well, not normally, I do actually tend to know more introverted Leos than I know extroverted Leos. And as a Leo rising, I'm fairly introverted myself. However, we tend to like to get still a lot of attaboys, but this month is about learning to give yourself an attaboy. Give yourself permission to be excited for your accomplishments and not have to wait on others for those things. And going on to the lesson that you're learning this month is the Knight of Swords. He is very ambitious, action oriented, driven to success, fast thinking. So that's a great lesson for you, Leo, since that tends to be who you are, anyways, as a person. So just keep doing what you're always doing. Love to hear that. Messages from divine wisdom or your spirit guides is the Hanged Man. They're saying don't be scared to fall. Um, Go ahead and take the jump, take the risk. They've got you. And if you have fallen in the past and you have been blaming someone else, now is the time to let that go. Realize it takes two people to tango, and we can't always blame others for the sticky situations that we have been in the past. It's time to change your story on that and start using the things that may have happened to you that were negative as a tool to push you forward. Looking at the Three of Wands reverse, this might be what is challenging you this month. So it kind of goes right along with the Hangman. Try not to play it too small. Try not to play it too small, but then recognize that there may be some delays moving forward this month. You know, we're all aware of what's happening right now on a global scale. And so there may be some moments in time where things are not going as quickly as you had hoped they were going. And that is just kind of the situation that we are in right now. But I know for a lot of places, things are opening up again this month. That doesn't mean that everything's going to just like snap back to the way that it used to be. So there may be still some delays moving forward here. All right. Energy you should be releasing this month. The goddess Kuan Yin. You have really, as the protector of the signs, I think you have really been taking on a lot of people's emotional burdens the past couple of months. You have been feeling sort of the overwhelming pain of the world, and it is time to let that go. Um, there's too much pain in the world right now. And unfortunately, as much as I know you love to protect everyone and fix everything, that's just not going to be a possibility to get all of that done this month. So you need to let that go and try not to be so hard on yourself. You are doing as much as you can do. Release that fear of not being enough for others this month. Okay, let's move into some life specific things. So, the mindset you want to take this month is the 10 of Wands, working hard, and make sure you're completing tasks that you're starting. So, go into it with a plan to make sure that you're actually completing things this month. It's a great month for that. We see a lot of cards about working hard. So, you are going to be this force that drives the world kind of back into a state of normalcy. As far as your home and family this month, it's the Queen of Cups. Family's going to be really compassionate and emotionally supportive. I think you've been supporting them, and now they're going to start supporting you. So it's going to feel like your home life is flowing a little bit more nicely this month than it might have been the past couple of months. Okay, you are the group that 4 cards popped out for love. So I've been really excited to dive into these and figure out what's going on here. Okay, lots and lots of love cards here. All right, so immediately I'm seeing some sacral chakra things. This has to do with your creativity and your romance and just like self power to create. Um, if you're single, this month is all about gaining confidence in yourself and coming to terms with peace in your life. The only way that we're ready to accept a new person into our lives is if we ourselves are satisfied with our lives. Bringing a person into our lives to make our lives more satisfactory really is a lot of pressure on that person and tends to not work out. So this month, if you're single, is all about self-love, self-care, and just being happy where you are in life. If you are in a relationship, things are still continuing to, or things are moving along harmoniously. You may be finding yourself to be a little bit curious about one another and discovering some new things you didn't know about each other this month. Your partner is going to be a great person to lean on this month. They're going to provide a lot of support for you moving forward. That is excellent news, Leo, on love. And lastly, here is the career and money cards. Okay, so I think that lately you've been sort of living in this place of scarcity with money, and you're feeling like the need to either hoard your money or like once you get paid, like, oh, let's spend it because I don't know when I'm going to get paid next. And that is a completely understandable mindset to be having right now, especially with the current state of things. So I completely understand that. Um, but what happens when we look at things with the lens of scarcity is that we tend to get more scarcity. So the more we hold tightly onto our money, or um, the more we worry about not having enough, the more we bring in less and less of that money into our lives. So go ahead and make sure that you're being generous with your money. I would even suggest, this is going to seem counterintuitive, but maybe giving a little bit of your money to a charity right now would bring in some really good karma for you, and you may see that because you're being generous with your money, the universe will be generous with money back to you. Okay, I wanted to roll the Astrodice. It's going to give me a house number, a sign, and a planet, and that's going to help us get some more details into what's going on with you this month, Leo. All right, we've got the 8th house, Mars, and Sagittarius. Okay, so I think this is just reinforcing the same idea that we just talked about here with finances. So Sagittarians are really big into abundance and understanding other cultures and expanding. Mars is about taking action and having passion and being courageous. And then the 8th house is a lot about finances, shared finances, taxes, loans, joint ventures and goals. So I really feel that your guides are pushing you to give a little bit to charity this month. Um, Obviously, if you're not in the financial situation to do that, then this message may not be for you, but someone out there um, really needs to look at finances with the lens of abundance instead of scarcity. Give a little bit to get a little bit. So I hope that's resonating for somebody out there. If it is, go ahead and comment down below, or it just could have something to do with doing your taxes if you haven't done your taxes yet, because I know here in America, this is, our tax season got extended. So that might be a message for some of you. The last thing I wanted to cover today was a meditation that you could come back to if you are feeling stressed or worried or just need to ground yourself again this month. So go ahead and find a quiet and comfortable space that you can listen to this meditation. Wrapped in cotton. Lie down on your bed and close your eyes. Focus on calming your breathing. When you're calmer, start imagining that your bed is made of light, fluffy cotton wool. It's safe and so delightfully easy to drift into a calming state. The magical softness of the cotton wool around you lulls you into a sense of safety. Repeat to yourself, life is soft and easy. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, that's all for you for May 2020 predictions. I hope you have an awesome month, and let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.